Hi guys, welcome back to TechieSetup, as today we are going to check the camera differences between the latest flagships of 2023. We have here from left to right the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, the Vivo X90 Pro, the Xiaomi 13 Pro, the OnePlus 11 and of course the iPhone 14 Pro Max. In the next minutes we will compare photos and videos taken with all the cameras and different lighting conditions. I will let you know my opinion for each type of photos, but of course you can let me know in the comments which phone you think has the best camera, so let's check them out. Let's check out the first samples from the main cameras. They all seem to have similar quality, but on the Vivo and on the OnePlus the sky looks a bit washed out. The Xiaomi has the darkest photo, but if we check the windows, the Samsung and the OnePlus seem to have the most details. Checking now some ultra-wide photos. The Vivo and the Xiaomi seem to have the darkest shots. Checking them at 100% size, we see that Samsung is the winner in this case. Now some photo samples from the telephoto cameras. Even though Samsung has 3 times optical zoom, compared to the 2 times optical zoom on the other phones, I think it's a tie between Samsung, Vivo and the OnePlus 11. Now we'll check out some foliage sample with the main camera. Xiaomi has the most true-to-life colors in this shot. Now the same scene with the ultra-wide camera. Again, the Xiaomi seems to handle the scene better. The Samsung has a blue tint and the OnePlus seems too dark. The iPhone does well here also, but it blows the highlights. Next we have some portrait shots. In my opinion, the closest to real-life colors is the Xiaomi 13 Pro. The Vivo is either too yellow and the Samsung and the OnePlus have a blue tint, while the iPhone has more neutral colors that don't look like in reality. Let's now check the selfie camera. They all take good shots, but the Samsung and the iPhone 14 Pro Max seem to overprocessed. As you can see in this case, the edge detection did not work very well for Xiaomi 13 Pro. This is how the S23 Ultra sounds like. This is how the S23 Ultra sounds like. This is how the Vivo X90 Pro sounds like. This is how the Vivo X90 Pro sounds like. This is how the Xiaomi 13 Pro sounds like. This is how the Xiaomi 13 Pro sounds like. This is how the OnePlus 11 sounds like. This is how the OnePlus 11 sounds like. This is how the iPhone 14 Pro Max sounds like. This is how the iPhone 14 Pro Max sounds like. For the selfie video, there is something to say for each of the phones in this case. First of all, the Samsung and the iPhone are the only ones that can shoot in 4K. The Samsung has the best HDR of all of them. The Vivo, the Xiaomi and the OnePlus all have blown highlights. Also, the Vivo and the OnePlus don't have video stability, and also both of them have the lowest quality. Let's see another shot taken with the main camera. In this case, I think the Vivo and the OnePlus have the best image quality, while the others have too much sharpness and they don't look natural. If we check them up close at 100% zoom, we can see the real winner is the OnePlus. Look at the wall and also at the foliage. I have taken the same shot also with the ultra-wide camera. In this case, I would say the Xiaomi is too dark, the OnePlus is too blurry, and the Samsung has too much sharpness. On the other hand, the iPhone colors do not match reality. Checking them up close though, I would give the win to Samsung for the overall image quality. It's hard to pick a winner in this telephoto camera sample, but I can say the Xiaomi seems to be less sharp. They all handle high contrast photos pretty well, but as you can see, again the Xiaomi is the darkest. The Samsung, the Vivo and the iPhone have pretty similar color tones, and the OnePlus is the warmest. Let's check out another shot with the main cameras of each phone. It's hard to pick a winner in this case, they all handle this scene pretty well. Let's now check the same scene with the ultra-wide camera. Again, the Xiaomi sees the darkest and also it has less sharpness applied. The OnePlus and the iPhone seem to blow the highlights a little bit more. The phones are comparable for the telephoto camera samples, but the Vivo seems to be in the last place in this case. Now here's a sample with the 10x zoom. Of course the Samsung has the optical zoom and the others only digital. We could argue that the second place goes to the iPhone here. And this is how the max zoom looks on each phone. Moving on, we have some samples of 4K 60 FPS and video stabilization with the main camera. The Vivo and the OnePlus seem to be the shakiest of the bunch. Now testing the ultra-wide stabilization. The Xiaomi seems to have the lowest image quality and stabilization in this case. Now testing the 8K video capability, and Samsung has upgraded to 30 FPS from 24 last year. The others still have 24 FPS for 8K video recording. As you can see, Vivo is the shakiest and couldn't stabilize the 8K video. The iPhone does not support 8K video recording. Let's take a look at another main camera sample. In this case, the Vivo is the least sharp and also has the brightest image. Looking to the samples up close, I would say the winner is the iPhone, and the second place goes to the Samsung. Checking now the same shot but with the ultra-wide camera. Checking them up close, we can see that the Samsung and the iPhone have the best image quality in this case. In these telephoto samples, I think it's a tie between the Samsung, the Xiaomi and the iPhone 14 Pro Max. At 100% zoom, the iPhone is the clear winner. Look at the font on the clock. For this object portrait, the Vivo and the Xiaomi seem to have some trouble with the focusing and edge detection, while the others look excellent. Now let's check some night samples from the main cam. They all seem to handle this scene okay, but if we look up close, the OnePlus and the iPhone seem to get the most details. Now a night shot with the ultra-wide cam. If you look at the top of the columns and the text, the Xiaomi is the most detailed. Let's take a look at some video samples at night with the main cameras. They all seem to handle this scene similarly, but the Xiaomi has more noise. As far as video quality at night with the ultra-wide camera, I think the Samsung is the winner and the Xiaomi is the worst. And this is how the selfie camera performs at night. As you can clearly see in this case, the iPhone performs the worst. The second worst is the Xiaomi. Thumbs up for OnePlus for showing clear textures, but also no noise in the background. For a static selfie video, I think the worst are the Samsung and again the iPhone. The best image seems to be on the Xiaomi 13 Pro. Alright guys, that's it for today's comparison. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which phone you think has the best camera. I hope you enjoyed this video and please hit that like and subscribe buttons to help this channel grow. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.